a very monumentous day here in Bergen County as we transfer the Williams Center, or the Rivoli Theater, as it was known, from the County of Bergen to the Borough of Rutherford. And this is a win for the County of Bergen and for the Borough of Rutherford. The Rutherford's council action last night to assume control of the facility ensured that the theater's future rests in the hands of the borough residents and the local governing body. And as I've said before, as a former mayor, as someone that has had to make decisions at a local level, it's always nice to be able to control your own destiny. And today, with the transferring of the deed to the Borough of Rutherford, they control their own destiny and the destiny of the Williams Center. I commend the current governing body for their efforts to ensure this property remains a cultural center for Rutherford. I was saying that this started 5 years ago. And while it's been a bit of a journey, the end result is what we want to talk about. Not how we got here, but that we got here. I especially want to thank Acting Mayor Mark Kolsak for his continued persistence to reach an agreement, and the rest of the council for coming together and supporting this so that the people of Rutherford are the ones that can now decide what happens to the Williams Center. I just want to make sure that everybody knows that as the auction was scheduled for the 13th, that auction now is no longer going to take place, and that the building would have been in the hands of somebody that would have been able to make the decision for what was going to happen. But that's no longer going to take place because now it's going to be hands of the folks from Rutherford. The current transfer requires the property to be utilized for a public purpose, and the auction would have resulted in no such condition and would not have been mandated by any theater element. And I say that just so that everybody understands the context of this, right? That the Borough of Rutherford passed a redevelopment ordinance, what they felt was best for them, and it includes the Williams Center. If the Williams Center was auctioned, it would have been owned by a private entity, and they could have chose to knock it down if they wanted. So the decision by the mayor and council of Rutherford, I believe, was the right decision and a good decision for the people of Rutherford and for the people of Bergen County. So I'm honored to be able to sit here today to sign the deed that will give you ownership of the Williams Center. I also want to recognize and thank my colleagues on the commission, because I needed their support to do this. And I thank all of you for that support. And Chairman, for your guidance and leadership in this, and helping us get through this, I thank you. And at this point, I'm going to sign the deed to officially turn the Williams Center over to the Borough of Rutherford.